How to Play 8 Ball by Courtney Schwartz. This video is to give you the basic rules of how to play 8 ball in billiards. You'll notice that there are 3 different kinds of balls used in this game. The first is an all-white ball called the cue ball that you use to shoot the other balls, which are solid and striped. To set up this game, you will need a triangle like the one in this picture. You'll begin by finding the number 1 ball, which is a solid, and placing it at the front of the triangle. Next, you'll need to grab a striped ball. We'll be making a pattern along the left side of the triangle that goes solid, stripe, solid, stripe, solid, as you see there. Next, we are going to break the pattern and place 2 side-by-side stripe balls along the bottom edge of the triangle. Then we'll continue with our pattern back to the solid and the stripe. So we'll find the solid and we'll find the stripe there. Going up the right side, we will continue our pattern again. So solid goes first to give us a solid stripe solid here. Then we'll place a stripe ball. You'll find that we have 2 solid balls left. The first one will be placed in the slot left over on the outer rim to give us 2 solids in the front. Then you'll place a stripe and a solid in the bottom openings left in the triangle. The final ball is going to be the 8 ball. It is a very important ball. Probably the most important in the game in many ways, and it goes right in the center there. You'll want to line your triangle up using the notch that's on most of the pool tables. You'll want to push it forward so that the number 1 ball lines up well on that notch. Place all your balls forward so there's no gaps, and then you can remove your triangle. The next step is to break. Breaking is when you set the cue ball on the opposite side of the table behind the second notch. You can move the cue ball anywhere you'd like and forcefully push it towards the other end to break up all the balls from the triangle. If you are somehow able to get the 8 ball into one of the pockets on the break, you automatically win, but if you scratch and get one of the white ball in one of the holes, you lose instantly. The point of this game is to get a series of balls into one of the 6 pockets. If a player makes stripes, they will be stripes until the end of the game, meaning they will be shooting for all stripe balls. If a player makes one of their balls, so in this case a stripe ball, they will continue shooting the stripe balls until they miss a pocket. At that point, it becomes the other player's turn to shoot for their balls, which would be a stripe ball, all the while trying to avoid getting the 8 ball into one of the holes. Next, scratching. Scratching is a very important term in this game. It's when the white ball rolls into one of the pockets. If that happens, the player loses their turn and the next player gets to place that ball anywhere they want behind the second notch like they did when they were breaking. Aiming is very important in this game as well. If you aim correctly, you will almost always get your ball inside the pocket. It is important that you hit your ball first, which means if you are striped and all the balls that are in front of you are solid, you may have to go around those balls to hit your own ball. If another player hits your ball in, their turn is over and it becomes your turn. The goal is to shoot the 8 ball in last. Even if you are the stripes, you will shoot this ball in last, trying to leave it on the board as long as possible. To win this game, you must be the player to shoot the 8 ball in, but not too early. If you scratch by playing on the 8 ball, you automatically lose. Most importantly, have fun.